Hi everyone, I'm Samantha Cotrera, the Principal Storytelling Officer for the Histoire Source Story video series. And this is Betty, one of two of the Principal Storytelling cats that are also part of the series. We know it has been a difficult year, in a difficult decade, and a difficult millennium. And as we are moving towards the summer, I just wanted to give you a shout out to say thank you so much for all of the views, because we know that it's hard to take on anything new right now. And so we really appreciate all of the views for the series. And I just want to also just thank you for all the work that you do, like your thinking, your planning, your teaching, your interacting, and all of that work that really makes the children our future. That's so corny, but also really true. So I just want to thank you for that. Like I said, as we move into the summer, I want to know what you're doing this summer, because what I hope is that you have a plan for rest and relaxation. I hope that you have a plan where you can connect to your favorite parts of yourself, to connect to your family, to connect to nature, to connect maybe to the reasons why you got into teaching, to be able to really reset and to be able to go into September feeling some sort of kind of refreshed, maybe restored, maybe renewed, although maybe that the bar is too high, but maybe just a little bit of a refresh so that the weight of the last few years doesn't come into September in the way that it very well can and should in some ways. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there. We know that there's a lot of professional development stuff happening this summer, and I really was thinking about whether or not we should do something this summer too, because I'm so aware of how taxed everyone's time is right now. And I mean, I couldn't let the summer go by without some sort of a plan. So we have come up with a no stress, no fuss, just go for a walk and do some thinking professional development this summer. It is exactly what I said. No stress, no rush, no work that has to be done. Just go for a walk and do some thinking. Okay, so this is how it's going to work. At the beginning of the summer, we're going to post 8 different PD packages that could correspond to the 8 weeks of summer. You can do them all. You can do none of them. You can do them in bits and pieces. It doesn't matter to us. It's just to help you think about the content if that is something that you would like to do this summer. That little package includes 3 different parts. The first part is a prompt, such as look at the sunscreen that you're using, or watch a movie. Real low bar stuff, real stuff that you could be doing in the summer anyway. And what that will do is just kind of invite you to think about some bigger things. Then the second part is to invite you to go for a walk and listen to the podcast version of our conversation. So go for a walk wherever you like to go for a walk and listen to the 45-minute conversation while you're walking. The third part is the part that might be a little bit more work, in that you then think about your thinking from the first part. Think about the stuff that we talked about during the conversation, and then think about what that might look like to change a practice or your approach to content when you're in the classroom. And you know what? Maybe you're not thinking about the classroom yet, but you are kind of digging the idea of just listening to the content with some bigger questions. Do whatever you want. You're not being graded. I mean, unless you want to be graded and then you get an A+. You're not being graded. It's however you want to do it. But if you kind of want to dip your toe into some big professional development thinking this summer, this is a way to do it in a way that we hope can also be restorative, because we do want you to go for a walk when you're listening to the podcast. I know that some of the big ideas that I've had have been when I've been walking in the Don Valley Ravine, which is an area close to me here in Toronto, and I just kind of sit and think and really kind of process what those ideas are. So that's what our professional development program is going to be. We're hoping that you'll get into it, and of course you can always share lesson ideas through our website if you're interested. And I should say that this idea is not my idea just on my own. I was really inspired by Girl Trek, which is an Instagram account that is like a Black History boot camp. Girl Trek is really for Black women primarily, to listen to a podcast about Black history while you are walking. And I thought it was just a really cool, inspiring idea and activity. And I was thinking, how could we encourage people to do some PD in a way that's no stress, but that also like gets to think about big ideas. And Girl Track really like resonated with me. It's a account I've been following for a couple years. So a little shout out to Girl Track if you're interested in that as well. So we hope that you're going to be into our no stress, no fuss, just go for a walk and do some thinking, professional development. We hope that you have a wonderful summer, and make sure that you subscribe and check out all of our playlists if you're interested in engaging in the content early. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.